Morning light spills across the little Grand Canyon, turning the cliffs into layered fire. From the rim, the San Rafael River looks impossibly small, a thin green ribbon carving a masterpiece out of stone. Down below, cottonwoods whisper along the water, and the canyon walls glow with the kind of color that makes you stop talking mid-sentence. This is where the journey begins, a place that reminds you how big the world is and how small you are in the best possible way. Well, good morning. We're ready to get moving for the day. We've got coffee brewed. Generally have a mug of coffee and then get going. But you see, this Dubby, we have been using it for what, a month now? Almost a month. And we really like it. It gives you jitterless energy, as they say. It's got a lot of good nutrients, and for me, I know it keeps the brain fog away. It has vitamin C, niacin, B6, B12, taurine, L-triosine, L-glutamine, caffeine andreas, L-citronins. It has some coffee bean extract, this one does. This is the mango drops. This is really good too, this
blue raz purple grape.
Wanda likes that a lot. And again, this has whole coffee fruit extract and the same ingredients. Go ahead and go to the address shown on the screen here and at checkout use the discount code Friggin' Jolene. Save you 10%. Anyway, on with the show. Thank you, Dubby. Kind of by myself, mainly because Luana does not have a fear of heights. She has a fear of falling. Me, I got a healthy fear of dying, but I can definitely get out closer than she can. You can see where the Jeep is, and she can't even look.
All right, so we are at the Morrison-Knudsen tunnels, and I know I can see at least one. So let me see if I can zoom into it. That's all the further I can zoom into. Hopefully you can see the tunnel entrance from here. Some gorgeous area.
Fix-It Pass is a name that sounds like a joke until you're staring at the first ledge. The rock here isn't an obstacle, it's a conversation. Every tire placement is a sentence, every throttle feather is punctuation, and the pass answers back with echoes of steel, rubber, and grit. Climbing Fix-It feels like earning your way deeper into the swell. When you crest the final ledge, the horizon opens again. You don't just feel relief, you feel initiated. Before getting to Fix-It Pass and beyond, we needed to stop and smell the roses as it was. Look at some of the other pieces of the puzzle that were in the swell.
Not sure if you can see what I'm seeing on the wall, but I'm hoping you can. We have pictographs.
Come upon another pictograph panel, and it's pretty extensive. I don't know if you can see them yet. Some of them are kind of fading nowadays, but I don't know. One is getting some actual pictures. I'm just taking the video. That one is really interesting. See a serpent, pillar, and they come into another, I don't know, a void of some sort. I really need to do some study on what some of these might mean. And of course, somebody's been up here defacing this somehow. We got all the way up there, and whoever Dan VW is, get a life. You're the reason they're trying to close our public lands. And that don't make them public anymore. Some of these are really faded. I'm hoping you can see them in the video here. But this is a big panel of art. Where?
Right here.
Nothing else down here?
Nope. That is it.
I always say realize this was going to be popular and put a restroom in. So I think we're gonna hike back to the truck. Not like it's a real hike, it's just more of a ability to go see. We got a little kiosk thing of some sort. There's a visitor registration.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can register or if we can. She's not finding that funny, but it was somewhat hilarious or amusing. Hilarious is not the proper term. Amusing is. All right.
We are signed.
Greg and Jolene has signed in. It's like they're gonna have to add some more paper there.
Oh no, there's paper. Oh, paper.
Yeah, paper. We'll see how this works. There's your big dog. He well, apparently there's several artists in 2 different cultures. The painted ones are called pictographs. They're about 2,000 years ago, the archaic period. They were made before the birth of Jesus. The Fremont culture, pect figures called petroglyphs. One is a pictograph. That would be the painted ones, apparently. And the petroglyphs are kind of carved in.
There was bullet holes.
Really?
Them on the petroglyphs.
I can see where they've watched some stuff from back here. You know, if you're coming out to public lands, do the world a favor and don't if you're going to do this kind of activity. We don't need that kind of stuff. We want to keep public lands open. So, just my 2 cents. It might be 4. But anyway, we need it to stay open for more generations to visit.
Enjoy it.
Exactly. Fix-It Pass, a name that sounds like a joke until you're staring at the first ledge. The rock here isn't just an obstacle, it's a conversation. Every tire placement is a sentence, every throttle feather is a punctuation, and the pass answers back with the echoes of steel, rubber, and grit. Climbing Fix-It feels like earning your way deeper into the swell, and you cross that final edge and the horizon opens again. You don't feel just relief, you feel initiated. Beyond Fix-It, the land stretches into a rolling labyrinth of slick rock domes and tilted ridgelines. The trail narrows and then rises, then suddenly drops into a rhythm of the Devil's Racetrack. This is where the swell stops whispering and starts laughing. The racetrack is fast, technical, beautifully exposed, a sandstone roller coaster, carved by time and weather. You dance across the ledges, weave through fins, and climb onto viewpoints that make the whole world look folded and ancient. It's not a trail you simply drive, it's a trail you feel. And when you finally roll off the last descent, dust trailing behind you like a comet trail, you realize something. You didn't just cross the swell crossed through you.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Finally, we've seen some big ones. Desert big ones.
This trip to the swell was filled with trials with our cameras set up. We're working on getting that fixed, if you will. We got some good shots, we got some bad shots, and we got some shots that didn't show up at all. And unfortunately, they were the ones that we really would have liked to have had showing the drive on Fix-It Pass and the Devil's Racetrack.
It's been a long week, trying to make ends meet. Going nowhere fast, I'm so tired of the same routine. No use in walking the line, let's push our cares away. That bottle's calling our name, and we ain't leaving till it's dry.
Alright, y'all, that wraps up today's run. If you enjoyed riding along with us, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button and share the channel with someone who loves trails and adventures as much as you do. Every new subscriber helps us keep exploring, filming, and bringing these adventures to you. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the next trail. Remember, the trails you take today become tomorrow's memories. Stay safe. See you again. And remember, always tread lightly.